Alright guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Skool Gunner. How are you all getting on out there, guys? On my break from work at the moment, so I said I'd do a stream. Well, this is me at work, guys. This is what I do, yeah. This is what I do. But yeah, I just want to start by thanking everybody for your continued support on my channel, all your likes, your subscribes and your comments. I have a little break from work now, so I'm just doing my thing. Yeah, basically guys, what can I say? I see a deal just coming in there, Tottenham agreeing a deal with Empoli for a player for 17.2 million. But yeah, I'll start at the start anyway, guys. Thank you to everybody for your continued support on my channel, all your likes, your subscribes and your comments. I really appreciate it. My channel has taken a big leap forward in the last couple of weeks or months, so I just want to thank everybody for your continued support there. And yeah, basically Arsenal were after signing Kai Havertz from Chelsea. He's after doing the medical. Just needs to be confirmed that the contract has actually been signed. Kai Havertz is an Arsenal player. Declan Rice, honestly, the fact that Gundogan is now leaving Manchester City, I think that Manchester City are going to come in for Declan Rice. I mean, I don't believe in my heart of hearts that Arsenal are going to sign the player now, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. At the moment, that's mine. We kind of beat around the bush. We've been wasting time with our first two offers. The first two offers that we sent to Manchester City were exactly the same. Exactly the same. Sorry, to West Ham United. I got Man City on the brain, but I had Man City on the brain after they won the treble. But the first two offers that we made to West Ham United for their captain, their talisman, their most talented player, Declan Rice, they valued him at 120 million, guys, or 100 million plus a player. Commenting from McManus came in, we need to get this Rice deal done. If we don't, then Edu needs to go. Yeah, my buddy Edu, who I met last September. But yeah, I have to agree with you, man. I mean, the thing is that, like, when you think about it, guys, okay, Declan Rice has made it clear that he wants to go to Arsenal, okay, no other club. First of all, it was a Champions League club. We ticked those boxes. Then he made it clear he wanted to go to Arsenal, okay? He wants to stay in London. West Ham value him at 120 million. He's their captain, yeah? He's a famous figure. He's world renowned. He's a top class player, yeah? He can play defence, he can play midfield. He's versatile. He's a leader on the pitch. Of course, they're going to want the valuation, the money that they value the player at. Of course, they're going to want what they say. They said 120 million or 100 million plus a player, okay? Arsenal started off with, I think, 80 million, all right? Then I think they went to, I think it was a 90 million bid. But that was still far below what West Ham actually initially valued the player at. Problem is now, with Gundogan going to Barcelona after achieving everything with Manchester City last season, they're going to come in for Rice. They need a replacement. I mean, all the more reason for us to be making moves and get the deal done. He may want to go to Arsenal, but you're telling me that if Manchester City come in for him, he's not going to be turned, his head isn't going to be turned by them? If they decide to come in for Declan Rice, he's going to be a Manchester City player, in my opinion. Okay? Like I said, Gundogan has gone to Barca, now they need a replacement. They have the money, they have the team, they have the best manager in the world at the moment, and they're flying high. He's had success with West Ham at the end of his career, if it turns out to be his last game for them, when they won the Europa Conference League against Fiorentina, thanks to that brilliant last-minute goal from Jared Bowen. And he was unreal all the way through. But if City come in for him, he's going to go to City. And if United come in for him, he's going to go to United. And there's not much more we can do about that. Am I right or am I wrong, guys? You know what I mean? You're telling me if Manchester City came in for any player tomorrow, they won't think seriously about it. Food for thought. And Pep Guardiola is going to be training you. You know what I mean? Think about it now. I mean, a lot of players out there, they have respect for Pep. He's much decorated. He did a treble last season. You know what I mean? Say no more about it. Anybody that witnessed Manchester City's run into the title, to the FA Cup and to the Champions League, say no more about it. Anyone that witnessed their absolute trashing of Real Madrid, at the Etihad. They would see what Pep Guardiola and his team are all about. So I don't know, guys. It's food for thought, yeah. My own opinion, if Man City come in for him, it's a done deal. It's over. You know what I mean? Say no more about it. There's not much more we can do about it. You know what I mean? But I have been disappointed with the way we have approached Declan Rice. I mean, I am disappointed the way we have approached him. It's just been a disaster. I mean, the two offers we have made are laughable. The second bid yesterday for 90 million, West Ham, I think, dismissed that straight out of hand. As soon as they read the details of it, it was done. There was no going back. Now, if you make a third offer, I don't know, but we're just lowballing, you know what I mean? I mean, we were doing that as well with Kai Havertz at the beginning. We were lowballing, you know what I mean? The valuation that the club had for him, that Chelsea had for him, we weren't willing to pay it at the start. I mean, you could do that maybe with Kai Havertz, and you could do that with this player Timber over at Ajax, but you can't do this with West Ham's best player, with their captain, with Declan Rice. Simple as that. If they want 120 million, you pay them 120 million. If they want 100 million on the player, you give them 100 million on the player. Like, they gave us an option, 120 million or 100 million on the player. Can't be fairer than that, guys. He's their captain, he's their best player. Now the fact that Gundogan has left City for Barca, I expect him to come in for him, and I honestly think he will be a City player. I don't think he's going to be an Arsenal player at this point. It's just the way the club have handled it, yeah? I mean, the way we went in there. I don't know, man. Arsenal forever. You watch now, Man City will slap down 100 million cash for Declan Rice if Pep comes calling. Your bags are packed, you're revving the engine in your car, and you're off. Yeah, it's like that, you know? I don't know. We'll have to see what's going to happen. We'll have to see what's going to happen. What else can I say? I can't say much more than that. Yeah, there's nothing more to say than that, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's been, look, we're in the mix at the moment, yeah. Things are going okay for us. We've got Kai Havertz, but our number one target is Declan Rice, and we need to get that deal done as soon as possible, ASAP. There's no two ways about it. It's serious business here. McManus gaming, give them 120 million on Fabio Vieira. Exactly, you know what I mean? That would be fantastic. They want 100 million on the player. We'll give them 120 million and Vieira. It's a win-win situation. You know what I mean? In all fairness, like, his body is the size of my leg. You know what I mean? Oh my God, he's as weak as water in the midfield, man. There's nothing about him, like, nothing about him at all. Jorginho can put in a shift, but him. Arsenal forever. Arsenal want to shop in Harrods with shady sports money. You never told me what you think of my uniform anyway, lads. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for the compliments to come flying in. And any ladies watching this, you know what I mean? Feast upon perfection, you know what I mean? Feast your eyes upon perfection. Any ladies watching this didn't happen naturally, guys. You think this happened naturally? This did not happen naturally. This was planned. You know what I mean? Hey, Muffets. Is Lenny Henry staying tonight? Why does everybody say to me about Lenny Henry? Was he doing ads for Premier Inn or something? I am so ignorant, I swear to God. I'm one of the most ignorant people you'll ever meet. Was he actually doing advertisements for Premier Inn, was he? People have always kind of said that to me about Lenny Henry, like a reception. I'd be kind of like, he did, didn't he? He did advertisements or something for them. Anyway, as you can see, guys, the great decor behind me. London out here on the opposite side, guys. The streets of London passing me by. Life passing me by, guys. He was a few years back. Yeah, that was before my time. But I know Lenny Henry, yeah, red nose there, right? He's a funny guy, man. Lenny Henry did a lot for charity, yeah. He's a funny guy. But, just saw somebody going across the road there into one of the buildings with a helmet on. Hope it's not a hold up. What about Bob Geldof? What about him? But, he's Irish, by good old Bob. Bob is a good bit of stuff, by. Bob Geldof, by. He do anything for charity. Good old Bob Geldof, by. He organised Live Aid on his own. Big up Bob Geldof, man. The Boomtown Rats. But, yeah, what can I say, guys? Food for thought anyway with the whole situation, man. If Gundogan is going away to Barca, I don't know about it. I expect City to come calling. And what player would say no to Manchester City, in fairness? I don't know, will it even happen? You know what I mean? Seriously, like, who's going to say no, eh? Who's going to say no? I don't think anybody would, to be honest. If City come calling, like Arsenal forever said, guys, you'll be packing your bags. You'll be heading off into the sunset. Now, we need to make that signing, yeah? We need to get Declan Rice. He needs to be made an Arsenal player. It's as simple as that. Can't be, we can't be splitting hairs about 20 million, guys. They have a valuation, we need to match it. 120 million, clean and clear. Declan Rice is an Arsenal player. And in fairness, guys, he will pay that money back. He will pay that money back twice-fold. He's not like Nicolas Pepe, where he's not going to pay the money back. He's a serious player. He's going to do the business for us. You know what I mean? Honestly, we just need to be aware of that. You know what I mean? We're going to get our weight in gold with the player. It's not going to be like the 72 million we played on Nicolas Pepe, and then he's a flop, like Pepe. You know what I mean? Declan Rice is going to do the business for us, no doubt about it. That's my own opinion anyway, guys. That's how I see things. I'm still fuming about signing Havertz, 65 million. There are better players out there. What was Arteta thinking? Because this is his signing. Yeah, exactly. A lot of people are saying that though, yeah. I think we have better players at the club, to be honest. I honestly think we have better players at the club. So why are you signing him? You know what I mean? It's a lot of money to pay for him, you know. I mean, 40 million would have been decent. 65 is a lot. Yeah, we should have signed Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney's a great player. My man Ollie Watkins as well, man. Big Ollie. But the thing is as well, like I'm constantly saying, guys, we have better players at the club than him, than Kai Havertz. I mean, he didn't set the world on fire in his Chelsea career. He only scored 9 goals last season. Yeah, I don't know, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Arsenal forever with the comment. Yes, I agree. Ivan Toney is the answer. Ivan Toney is a good player, yeah. And the main thing is as well, guys, they also have Premier League experience. You know what I mean? They have Premier League experience, which is something that I think is valuable. You know what I mean? More than valuable. We need that. You know what I mean? We need that Premier League experience. It's very important. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Just 1 second, guys. Let me do something quick. The stream up, okay? Thank you for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you to McManus and thank you to Arsenal forever. Like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and yeah, keep an eye out, guys, and let's have a look at the Declan Rice situation. Let's keep an eye on it, and maybe he still will be an Arsenal player, hopefully. Let's see what happens. All right, take it easy, guys. Have a good night. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Thank you for tuning into my stream, and see you next time. Come on, you Gooners. Peace. Talk later, lads.